In this example, we're going to graph this system of linear inequalities. So the first thing we want to do is we want to rewrite each of these inequalities in slope-intercept form so we can more easily graph it. So the first one is 5x minus 3y is less than 6. So in order to put it in slope-intercept form, I'm going to get this y by itself, or solve for y. So I'm going to subtract 5x from both sides, which gives me negative 3y is less than negative 5x plus 6. And then I need to divide each term by negative 3. And remember, when I divide an inequality by a negative, I need to switch the sign of the inequality. So this will give me 5/3 x minus 2. So when I graph this, I need 4 pieces of information. The first one is the slope, which, since it's in slope-intercept form, I know is going to be the coefficient of my x, so that's 5/3. My y-intercept, or my b value, is going to be negative 2. This is y is greater than, so there's not an equal to with it, so I know this is going to be a dashed line, suggesting that the boundary itself is not included in the solution set. And then finally, it's y is greater than, so I know I'm going to be shading above this line. The second one is negative 2x plus 5y is less than negative 10. So to solve for y, I'm going to add 2x to both sides first. So I get 5y is less than 2x minus 10. And then I'm going to divide every term by 5. So y is less than 2/5 x minus 2. And my 4 pieces of information, let's start with our slope. Our inequality is now in slope-intercept form. So my slope is the coefficient of my x, which is 2/5. My y-intercept is negative 2 right here. This line is going to be a dashed line. Since it's not equal to, it's just less than. Also, we're going to shade below the line since it's less than. Okay, let's get going here. Let's look at these 2 pieces of information here, these 2 lines, and let's go ahead and graph each one of them. So this first one is going to be, I'm going to start at negative 2, and I'm going to make my slope of 5/3, so up 5/3. And it looks like I can only do it once this way, and I can't do it that way, so I just got 2 lines right there. Or 2 points rather for my one line. And then the other one start at negative 2 again, just like that. And I'm going to use a positive 2/5 slope, so up 2/5, or down 2 and back to the left 5. So I have this line and I have this line. Both lines are going to be dashed lines. So let's go ahead and start with this first one. Okay, so there's that one, and let's go ahead and do the other one as well. Okay. So both of our lines are dashed, and now I have 4 regions, and I would like to figure out which one of these regions are we going to shade. So for my 5/3 x minus 2, which is this line, we're going to shade above because it's greater than. So we're going to shade above the line, so that means somewhere up here. So it's either going to be this giant region or this little region down here. And our other one is 2/5 x minus 2, and we're below that one. So it's either going to be here or here. And of course here we see that this region is true for both inequalities. So this is going to be our shaded region. And this is the solution set. So here is the graph then for this system of linear inequalities.